Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with KonoSuba and Explosion on this wonderful world episode number 9 reaction. So the previous episode, the whole situation with Zesta, we brought it under control. He was able to come out when the lie detector thing was used on him, and it proved his innocence. And also after that we also meet Arnis for a little moment. She has come here to get back Chomsky, but as always she gets burdened with all the different things. She gets blamed with all the different things that she hasn't done, and she runs away because this whole place, Axis Order members, they hate demons and they were just are ready with their pitchforks to get her. So there you go, and everyone just blamed everything on her. So there you go, Zesta was proven innocent. Unfortunately, in the end, we get the actual the reality of what happened is that yeah, it was Zesta who did everything, because even though he didn't do it deliberately, he just mistakenly added the slime powder, except without except baking powder or something like that in place of. So there you go, that's what happened. And in the end, we also get to see Megumin helping make a bigger hot spring by using her explosion magic. And finally, they decide to go to Axel. Zesta helps Megumin in that for helping them out. She gives her a little bit of money, and he's like, "Come back here again." And they're off. They're off to Axel. Union is also there with them. Let's see what happens. I'm kind of curious as to what's going to happen. Like, I'm guessing that whole meeting with Kazuma will happen in the final episode. So then what's going to happen before that? That's my question. Let's see what happens. This is episode number 9. Let us get started. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference. And let's begin. Alright, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. What a peaceful, what a peaceful scene. I'm sure it's going to get chaotic very soon. Yep. Oh wow. Great, Megumin. You just jinxed it. She always does that. Even Kazuma's like, oh no, she. Wow. Yep. Stop, Megumin. You're triggering all the flags. She's here again. She's going to again get blamed for something she didn't do. Oh boy. That's funny. Alright, there you go. Let's see what more chaos. Destroyer of the Crimson Demon Village. Alright. Yeah? What is this? Oh wow. The references. These two look important enough, these two characters. The- Yo, that's embarrassing. A little kid is actually. Wow. I feel like I've seen these two somewhere before. Or maybe not. I'm probably not. It's my mistake. Yep. Team up with me? Yeah? Oh wow. Come on, Megumin. You know what you're doing. She's deliberately doing this. Wait, wasn't her wand red colored? The ball is it I see it was blue, wasn't it? Was it my mistake? Yep. Pick up your crowd. Yes. Explosion magic. No, that's not going to happen. You're going to blow the whole place up. That's great. 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 Here we go. Oh god. Oh wow. Yep, they'll be more than happy to. Master. Yep. Wow. Sensei. Yeah, if what the hell? What is this? Such an epic shot for her to only use it once and then just fall down. What? What's happening? What the? All right, that's we. Oh my god! Come on, Union. Okay, I Union is perfect for this situation, but Megumin. Okay, there's a lot of them. Never mind. I thought it was only one. Yes, nice. Yeah, like I said, Union is perfect for this situation. There's more. Oh, whoa, there's a lot of them. Okay, all right. Oh boy. If they were at a distance, I feel like Megumin could have used her explosion. Damn, what now? So, alright, they were successful. Yep. Where's Megumin? Oh, there she is. Megumin is like, that should have been mine, that food. Wow. Alright, you're going too far. Megumin is like, nope, I'm not going to take that. No, I don't think so. um, okay, she's triggering more flags. Great. What the? Yo, look at Chomsky. Oh. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, that's she felt nice. Oh boy. Hmm. Okay, that's nice. She's like, this is fine. Will you team up with me? Oh my god, yo, again! It must be Arnis. It must be Arnis. Great. Yeah. What about Josuke? Yep. Now what? Well, how can she help? She cannot really help. Oh my god. Yeah? No. Oh, they got it. Okay, Chomsky back. Alright. I didn't realize that. I thought Arnes was the one who. Oh, wow. But Union is not listening to them. She's just contemplating. Oh my god. Alright, we're off again. Towards Axel. Yeah, they were sleeping, weren't they? Yeah, if a big one comes, okay, more flags. Ah, great. Here we go again. Here we go again. Wow, Megumin. Fantastic. Great. The- oh my god, Sensei cannot do it anymore. Oh god. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, because you're triggering the flags. Come on, Megumin. Oh, here we go. Yo, why? Okay, she didn't need to do that. Why the horses? Great. But we have our ace in the hole, Megumin. That is true, if you remember. Wow. Wow. Is that really the reason why? Probably is. Yeah. Wow, a demon said that. No. Okay, that's not. Yeah. You cannot really defeat her. Damn! Yo! Didn't even move. Your magic energy is going low, so. Yep. We need Megumin here. Yeah, I thought that was the case. Yeah. Because the bat tried to take Chomsky. Yeah. Well, she's not wrong. Well, she can use big ones. Yeah. Damn, you went too far now. Wow. Yeah, I guess. But she needs to get ready to. Oh, that's how she's going to get the time to use her explosion, I think. Yeah, that's what she's doing. But wouldn't Chomsky also get involved in that explosion? Wow, she has a good power of throwing power. Oh wow, I like I said, she's going to involve Volba in that as well. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Oh my God, this girl, this girl. Oh no, she's using her. Oh my God. This is not good. Okay. Um. Oh yeah, that's her. She's like, oh, you guys were the reason why this happened. She'll get even more pissed, I feel like. Yeah, oh my god. She is pissed. She's even more pissed. Oh no, there's a bigger one. Okay. Wow. Alright, you have to use the explosion at this point. Wow. Destroyer. Okay, what's going to happen? Let's see. There you go. She prayed to. Oh! Wow! Yo! Well, Zesta did. Oh, wait! Aqua got summoned here at this point. Oh, I realized that just now. This is the time when Kazuma came. This is exactly the time when Kazuma came dragging Aqua in. Okay, what? Fly, Chomsky. Jump. Okay, nice. Yes, we got Wallbat back. Now you cannot attack us. Yep. Yep. The All right. All right. Let's see whose power is more. Damn. Wow. Well, yeah, she saw that Volba is there, so she cannot really use her full power to like. Yeah, she's hesitating. Damn. Yeah, she probably remembers Volba like because Volba is also. Oh no. Damn. Well. Hmm. Well, she's gonna fall down now. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Am I really forget? Did her wand really have that blue? Wasn't it red? Yeah. I still feel like I've seen these two before somewhere. Am I making that much big of a mistake? She reminds me of someone. That those two. That girl. Hmm. What? Oh, the party? Oh. Hmm. Ah, so that is that why she goes back or something? I feel like. Well, that did happen, kind of, in season. At what season was it? Two. Like we did ended up needing Union's help. Axel, yes. And Kazuma's already here by this time because that was the light we saw. Okay, that's it. All right, so interesting. Like I said, I didn't realize that at first. I thought like, oh, that was that light that was coming from the sky when Megumin, not Megumin, sorry, what's her name? Yun was praying to Aqua. I was like, oh, maybe this is because Zesta blessed them. That is why, like, like Aqua's blessing got, like, I don't know, like somehow got triggered or something. But then I realized, like, oh, that's not what's happening. This was the time when Aqua got summoned in Axel alongside Kazuma. So that is what was going on. And yeah, like if I remember, like we do know that Megumin, after reaching Axel, tried to go and make a party with, like, other people. I remember there was like a little montage they kind of showed of Megumin. Where was it? It was, I think, the OVA where they like showed a little montage of Megumin in other, like, like with other party members, like doing her, like, like explosion magic, and every party member rejected her one after the other because after they saw that Megumin is like uses explosion magic and then she just loses all her magic power. So everyone like rejected her after realizing that, and then she came and met Kazuma and Aqua, and during that little amount of time, if you remember, Kazuma and Aqua were also doing like odd jobs. You remember that first part where Aqua and Kazuma was just doing like normal labor, like for a few days. Like Kazuma completely forgot they're supposed to actually defeat the demon lord, and they were like just getting used to the odd jobs, like like the manual labor. And then Kazuma was like, oh no, let's go and defeat some giant frogs. And she does that. He does that, fails the first day. It's like defeats three of them, and the next day Megumin comes. So like the time, like kind of coincides with that, I'm guessing. The time from when Kazuma got summoned to doing the odd jobs, manual labor, to meeting Megumin, that amount of time, and after Megumin comes to Axel, her, like jumping one party after another after every party rejected her, that time these two coincide. So both of them, both her and Kazuma, came to Axel almost at the same time, and they did their own thing for a little amount of time, and then they met. So that's what happened. Like I was thinking about that in the previous episode, how they're going to do this. You can kind of understand now, like exactly when Kazuma came and what's going to happen. And also, why is Union not with Megumin in Konosuba? Like Megumin said, Union said something. I'm going to learn more advanced magic, because what she said. And now here's a question that I'm thinking. Like, I'm just assuming that Union went back, and then she came here again. That is why Union was not with Megumin when she met Kazuma. But that might not be the actual situation. She might have been just been here at Axel and we never saw her in Konosuba. And then in season 2 she came in front of us. Like I don't know, like let's see. I'm sure I'll also get this answer in the upcoming few episodes. Like either she'll leave and then come back again, or she'll always stay here, and in Konosuba we just wouldn't know, like because we weren't introduced to Union. So she might have been staying in Axel, like who knows. So I'm not sure. Let's see, let's wait for the upcoming few episodes, and let's see how this goes. So yeah, everything's kind of connecting little by little. And also the fact that Arnis, I don't exactly know what happened. So did Arnis actually like die over here, or like got killed? I'm guessing that's what happened. Because like weirdly enough, like this is one thing that is very, what can I say, like I guess you could say unique about Konosuba, is that the way the show is so happy, bubbly, and comedic. Like they actually kill characters off in this show, like as not our ally characters, but like mostly the enemy characters. Like what's the name, in season 1 the Dulahan died, like, and then who else died? I think Hans also died, didn't he? I think so. Yeah. And then in the movie, I always forget her name. That girl who liked Kazuma. That the demon general. Remember the one who Kazuma was like, take me. That girl. She also died, I remember. Yeah. So characters actually die here. Like even though it's enemy characters, they also, like, I've seen so many animes which have these type of vibe that they don't even kill off the enemy characters. But here, you can see that, like, a lot of the characters die, weirdly enough. Like, because looking at Konosuba, you don't get that vibe from the atmosphere of the show, but it happens. That's what happens. And so that's why I'm thinking, did Arnes die here? I'm guessing she died here because that's how it looked like. She was like, oh, like, I'm sure you'll be able to find a way to come back here, Lord Wolba. And she, like, smiled. I'm guessing that was the end of her. That's what I'm assuming. I might be wrong though. But either way, yeah, like, characters die here, so I guess she probably died. I'm not exactly sure. Either way, oh, okay. And another thing is that the fact that, like, the whole thing with the Dulahan and Hans, like, I wasn't really that, what can I say, bothered when they died, because they were actually, like, evil if you think about it. Even though they weren't that evil, like, comparing to a few of the characters in this show, who are just chaotic evil, even though they are humans. Like, the demons in this show, like, looks like more tamer than the humans. That's the crazy thing about this show. Like, that scene where Arnis was actually giving them, like, a lecture, like, moral lecture of what to do and what not to do. So, like, even though I'm sure they've done their own bad deeds, like, the Dulahan, Hans, but, like, they weren't that, like, like, what can I say, like, at least what we saw, we didn't see them doing that many bad things. And the fact that Arnis was also the same, and I feel like Arnis was even, what can I say, like, she got the short end of the stick so much that I actually felt bad for Arnis. So actually, when she died here, I'm guessing she died. I was like, wow, like, that's unfortunate. She just, like, just spent this amount, the amount of time that she had, the final amount of time, just being, like, burdened with unfortunate events because of that one bangle that she brought. And that is crazy. So yeah, I kind of felt bad for her by the end of it. I'm like, that's unfortunate. She never did anything wrong. She just wanted Wolbach to bring Wolbach back, and that's what she got. And I also do wonder, why does Chomsky not want to go with Arnis? Does she not recognize her, or because she's, like, in a cat form? Is that what's going on, or does she genuinely not want to go with Arnis? Like, a few questions here and there I have, but yeah, let's just wait and watch, and hopefully we get our answers. I don't think the Wolbach situation would be resolved in this, like, spin-off, because obviously in Konosuba, Wolbach still is in Chomsky's form, so I don't think it's going to get resolved here. So maybe the upcoming season 3 in Konosuba will get to see more of Wolbach, and maybe Megumi will actually be able to meet the other half of Wolbach, the lady, the explosion magic lady. And maybe Chomsky, I don't know, will get fused with her or something. I don't know what's going to happen, but those two are, like, the same person. So, like, unless and until both of them, like, fuse together, I don't think she can be unleashed. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe, like, like, something like that will happen. But all of those are for season 3, I'm guessing. And yeah, season 3 is already in works as far as I know. So yeah, looking forward to that. Anyways, let's talk about this episode. So here we begin with Yunyun and Megumin in the carriage going to Axel, and Megumin is just triggering death flags left and right. And Yunyun's like, why are you doing this? And it's funny, like, I remember, like, in Konosuba, like, the one who always triggered death flags was, like, Aqua. But here you can see, like, Megumin is also doing that. It's crazy. Like, I remember in Konosuba, like, whenever something, like, got resolved, Aqua was like, oh, there you go, thank God. And Kazuma would always be like, you idiot, why are you saying stuff like this? You're again going to trigger a death flag. And that's exactly what happened. So Aqua took over Megumin's job in Konosuba. But anyways, alright, so Yunyun is telling Megumin to, like, oh, please, like, let me, like, stay, like, look out the window. And Megumin's not letting her. Yunyun's like, why? Like, we already agreed that we're going to switch. I love the little kid was like oh, like like big sisters, like do you want to take the the window, like position? Should I move? They got embarrassed. Imagine the embarrassment. Just a little kid telling you that, oh, do you want the window seat? That is embarrassing, actually. I can't even imagine something like that happening. Good lord. Wow. And oh boy, that was funny. Now, here's the thing. I don't know. I feel like I've seen these two before somewhere. The little girl reminds me of that girl from Alcantia. That girl who's tried to scam Kazuma by giving him like a like that scene where he gave Kazuma like a note, and she was like, "Oh, sign over here." And Kazuma, when he was going to sign, he was like, "What the hell? This is a recruitment poster." So this girl reminds me of that girl, kind of. I don't think they're the same. She's this is someone else, clearly. And another thing, these two look important enough, like important enough in anime because they have like a distinct character design, unlike the other mob characters. So I don't know, maybe they're like side characters or something, but I don't know why looking at these two, I don't know why I get reminded of some character in Konosuba. I cannot remember where they, like, maybe they were there in Konosuba, like once and twice we saw them, and that's why I've forgotten them or something. Because like I've seen this, they do this, like they're connecting stuff from here to Konosuba. So it wouldn't be surprising if they were in Konosuba and I saw them and I just forgot because they weren't that important enough and we didn't have previous context. And now that I'm seeing them here, I'm like, oh, I remember them, but I cannot remember where I've seen them. So yeah, or maybe I'm completely just wrong. Maybe these people, they're new characters and we've never seen them, and I'm just making a mistake in my head. So either of it, but I don't know. They look extremely familiar. I don't know why. Anyways, let's just stop thinking about it, because this is the thing in Konosuba. Like so many things happened that I'm understanding now after watching this spin-off that it has a bigger meaning and a bigger connection. Like it's weird. Like in Konosuba, we had no context, so we half of the things we didn't even pay attention to. And now that we're getting the context, we're like, oh, so this is how this happened. Then kind of connecting the dots. And I'm like, all right, that's interesting. So like, I feel like we actually need to go and watch Konosuba again after watching this spin-off. There'll be so many new things that we'll realize if we watch Konosuba again after watching this spin-off, the 2 seasons. It's crazy, like how like the spin-off is actually like connecting the dots with everything, and yeah. Okay, so now here these two, like the mom and the girl, they're like asking them like, oh, where are you going? You want to be an adventurer, this and that, asking them questions. And here Union is like, ah, yeah, we went to make a party, but she cannot really tell Megumin about partying up with her because that's basically Union, awkward as hell, especially whenever something related to Megumin comes up. All right, you know what? One thing I have to check. Am I really making that big of a mistake? Megumin's wand. Let me check. Let me just look at a picture of Megumin. Wasn't it red? Yes, red. Why is it blue? What's happening? Was this like an animation mistake or what? Like what's going on? I'm so confused. Or maybe the ball like changes color or something now and then. I don't remember it ever being blue. That's why I was so confused. Like, why is it blue? You know what? Let me check. Megumin Konosuba Bakuen. Alright. Yeah, it's red. Even in this spin-off, it's red, isn't it? Okay, wait a minute. Wand. Or maybe not. Was it red? Like, I remember in Konosuba it was blue. In Konosuba it was red. Oh, wait a minute. Was it blue over here? I need to go back to the previous episodes. The episode where Megumin got her wand? I need to go back to that and see if it was blue or was it red. Because as far as I can remember, it was red, and then it suddenly became blue. I don't know. Anyways, enough about red and blue. Whatever. Why does it matter? Or maybe it does matter. Maybe there's like a explanation behind why is it blue now, or something. Or maybe it's like something like, oh, it's filled with magic power because Megumin hasn't really unleashed her explosion. That's why it's blue or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like just let's just stop thinking about it. So okay, now like yeah, obviously Megumin like Union is kind of struggling to ask Megumin to like let her join, and Megumin's being as always being like, and I'm sure she knows what Union is trying to do. She's deliberately like just teasing her, and she's like, oh, I wonder what I should I do, like this and that. Like she's like, oh, maybe both of us are like like mages, so yeah, the balance wouldn't be proper, and Union is like struggling to say. And then like they're like, oh, you guys are so strong, aren't you? You guys are crimson mages, you guys have unlimited magic power, and Megan was like, yes, I am strong. She's like, I wield one of the most strongest magic, so any like let anyone come, I'm going to take care of them. And Union's like, stop triggering those flags immediately. The cart stops, the carriage stops, and the people come in, and they're like, oh, you guys please help us out, like like masters from the Crimson Demon Village, sensei, please, you senseis, help us. And Megumin's like, yes, we are going to help you, because her eyes are sparkling as soon as they call them sensei. And they come out, and Megumin's like all cool, like ready, comes out, and she's like, yes, let's do this. And in front of her she sees freaking earthworms, killer earthworms, big ones. Like so obviously they're like, oh no, what are we going to do with these? This is like bugs and insects. So Megumin's like freaking out. She's like, oh, let me use my explosion magic here. And Union's like, stop, you're going to blow up everyone over here. And like, so all of these like monsters were sent by Arnis, because that's what she said. And so yeah, like, what should we do? Union is like, all right, you know what, let me take care of it, because Megumin cannot really unleash her explosion magic in the middle of this place here. Everyone will blow up. So Union uses her advanced magic, no, not advanced magic, sorry, intermediate magic, and yeah, saves the day. So everyone's like, oh, like yeah, Union, you're so strong, amazing. And it always baffles me to see how strong these Crimson Mages are. It's crazy. Like Union doesn't even know like advanced magic. She uses intermediate magic, and that kind of shows how strong intermediate magic in itself is. And Union wanted to learn advanced magic. She had everything ready. So imagine if she learned advanced magic, how strong she would have been. Like, it's crazy. Like it's as if like Crimson Mages, just because they're Crimson Mages, they have like an extra, like, I don't know, like an extra 50% like MP boost or something. That type of a crazy buff they have, like an extra 50% magic power. That type of buff they already have with them. And that is why the ordinary adventurers, like, where they struggle, Crimson Mages just with a like just with a snap of a finger, they can just take care of it, take care of that situation. And Union is weaker out of all the Crimson Mages. All the Crimson Mages, they know advanced magic. So it's crazy how strong she is, seeing how strong she is, and just imagining, like, oh, like all the other Crimson Mages are even stronger than her. Just imagining that, like, my god. Anyways, so everyone's like, oh, like, Union Sensei, you helped us out, like, giving her food and everything, and Meg is just looking at her sideways and giving that side eye. And okay, and when everyone's like, oh, like, you must be the strongest, like the strongest out there, aren't you, Union? And Union's just like, like very shy. She's like getting all the compliments. She's very happy, and Meg is seething. She's like, I'm the best one. I'm the strongest one. I'm supposed to be there, not her. It was supposed to be me. But anyways, the little girl is like, oh, you're stronger than her, aren't you? Like, here's the thing. How the hell did she know? Like, what? How? I don't know. I feel like there's something up with this girl. I don't know, like, she's, I don't know. I feel like there's something up with this girl. I might be wrong. Anyways, because she was like, "Oh, you're more stronger than her, aren't you?" How did she know that? Was it just a guess, just a guess that she made, or was she just trying to like make me feel better or something? Probably not. It was either a guess or she really realized that she's stronger or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, Megumin is like, yeah, like if a bigger one comes, then it'll be even if a bigger one comes, it'll be okay. So later we see Union is like keeping an eye on, just staying alert at night so that no monster comes and keeping an eye out. So okay, so Union says like, oh, like how she's very happy. She never really stands out in the village, and that is why here she's very happy about the praise that she's getting and how she's standing out. And she says that I wanted to wait until I learned advanced magic before asking. But would you mind if, as soon as she said that, a bad giant bat comes in and grabs Chomsky, and I'm like, oh no, not again. So yeah, after that, Union again had to use her magic to help Chomsky and defeat the bat. It took me a while to realize that they got Chomsky back, and for a moment I thought like Chomsky again got kidnapped and they have to go and save them, like Chomsky again. But nah, they already defeated the bats and were able to save her. So there you go. And Megumi is like, oh, you must be happy, aren't you? Like, everyone's praising you, and everyone's like, you took my thunder again. And all the people are praising her, and they're like, oh, Union, those two guys, they're like, will you join our party after we go to Axel? And Union's like, oh, very happy, like everyone's praising her and everything. And then she's like, oh, but I have Megumin with me, and like she's just thinking in a whole dilemma. While these two, they're like, this girl, like, why is she not doing anything? She's just standing there and like not doing anything. Is she even that strong? And Megumin's like getting even angrier. She's like, oh no, just you wait, I'll have my time to shine. While Union is like in her own head, just thinking about the party and everything. Either way, so next day, the girl again asks like, oh, did you fight yesterday? Big sister, asking Megumin, and Megumin's like, those were very weak monsters. I had my underling do that. This person here. If a big one comes out, I'm going to get them. And again, triggering a big flag. And Union is like, why are you doing this? And then comes in the goblins, just like that. And Union is like, cannot use her power anymore. She's like, I'm out of magic power. And using this opportunity, in comes Arnis. And the funny thing is, Arnis actually thought that Megumin is useless. She cannot really use magic. And that's why she was waiting for Union to use up all her power. And it kind of makes sense because Arnis never really saw Megumin use any magic. So she just assumed that, oh, Megumin cannot use magic or something like that. She just assumed, I'm guessing. Or Megumin isn't that strong. That's what she assumed. But either way, Arnis is like, yes, perfect time. I'm going to get you. I want, Wallbach, Lady Wallbach back. And Megumin's like, nope, I'm not going to give her to you. And she actually logically starts speaking. She's like, yeah, we made a little promise, a pact we made, and you said you're going to give me Wallbach, but you didn't. You took my money, so give my money back if you are not able to give Wallbach back to me. And I love how she's like you guys, you guys are the reason why demons have to make these type of pacts, soul to soul pacts. Either you humans don't acknowledge the promise after we've done our part, or you ask of something extremely big, of big proportions. So that is why this thing exists. And it's so funny because they talk about selling your soul to the devil or something like that. So turns out in Konosuba, it was literally the humans. They were the reasons why demons even made something like this. That they even made this whole dealing, selling your soul to a demon, because unless and until they do that, humans just scam them. They either ask something of astronomical proportions for something that they do, or they don't acknowledge their promises at all by the end of it. So that is why the demons were forced to make stuff like this, like like these type of soul to soul pacts. And she's like, you guys are the reason why we have to do this. And then she's like, humans should live more honest lives. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. A demon telling humans, like giving humans moral lessons. That's actually hilarious. But either way, like Wallback, Arnis is not happy. Arnis is like, I'm going to get Wallback back, while Megumin is not ready to give her back. So, and also Megumin is pissed because Arnis has just assumed that she cannot really do anything, and Arnis is like, oh, you're useless, and Megumin is getting pissed off more and more, and Megumin is like, all right, you know what? Like you're saying that you cannot be defeated. That is actually a flag. Like you don't even know how strong I am, and and she was going to use her explosion magic, and Yun's like, oh no, sorry, that happens later. What she does is to make them go away, make her go away at a distance. She throws Chomsuke in the air, and I have to applaud her for her strength. She actually threw Chomsuke quite hard at quite a distance, and Wolbach just went. Arnis went to save Chomsuke, and Megumin's like, yep, this is the time. She gets ready to cast her explosion magic. Yunun is like, what the hell are you doing? Chomsuke is over there. She's going to get involved in this. This part was like crazy. She's like get me off of me. She's my familiar. Okay, you know what? I'm going to read this part. What she actually says. Get off me. You're keeping me from blowing away that chunky demon. You'll blow away Chomsky as well? She's my familiar. It's natural that she should be sacrificed to save her master. Wow. Oh, it's actually so refreshing to see a character like Megumin being so just, what can I say? Like, so direct and so brash and shameless about after I feel like in KonoSuba, the 2 seasons we saw, Megumin's shameless in these type of situations, her unabashed personality, and this personality kind of got lowered because there were so many other crazy stuff happening beside us. Kazuma with his own weird stuff that he does, Darkness with her own thing, Aqua with her uselessness, and Megumin's personality got actually what's that word? Got kind of lowered down because everyone else were equally as crazy as Megumin. So Megumin's craziness kind of got a little bit dampened. I'm actually, after watching Konosuba, this spin-off, and with Yun, who's probably the most sensible person in this show, being a contrast to Megumin, I'm actually realizing how crazy Megumin is. Megumin is wild. She's a character that I cannot really even imagine, how in the hell is she even a main character? She's so shameless about so many different things. Yeah, she has her own morality. That's her whole morality about her friends, about her family. Those things are impressive. The fact that she loves her family so much, especially Komeko, and she also loves her friends very much as well, like Yun, and those are very commendable. Other than that, everything else about Megumin is crazy. She's shamelessly just doing these type of things. Number one. Number two, she scams people. She she tricks people. These things, I'm just baffled seeing her. I never really realized Megumin is this crazy in Konosuba. Seeing Union being the contrast to her in this season, and seeing Megumin in all her glory in this season, I can understand how crazy she is. Megumin is wild, and I am baffled by that. Like I said, it's actually refreshing for a change that a main character is actually like this. Yeah, technically she is a main character of this series, But even in the main series, she's one of the main supporting characters. You know, like Kazuma's the main protagonist, and she's one of the main characters alongside Aqua and Darkness. So yeah, it's actually refreshing seeing like these type of characters, especially Megumin. And I'm actually realizing how wild Megumin is after watching this spin-off. Like she just so like 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 what can I say? Like I cannot really find a proper word, but just so shamelessly like tells these type of things like, oh, she's supposed to be my familiar. Like she's supposed to sacrifice herself for me. While Union is like, stop. But either way, she tries to use explosion magic. Union stops her, and Arnis is like, I'm going to teach you a lesson, and uses that that cursed lightning or something. And here Megumi is like, wait a minute, that bangle, my father sold it, didn't it? And she's like, thank you for your patronage. A businessman's daughter. Makes sense why she immediately she was like, as soon as she realized she was one of the customers, she was like, oh, thank you for the for buying that. Her businessman that kicked in immediately, and Arnes is like, you were the one. Your parents, after selling that to me, I tried to destroy this thing. Couldn't open it. You guys ruined my life. And she got so mad. she made even a bigger curse with lightning. And Union started crying. Union's like, what should we do in this situation? And Union immediately starts praying. Union is like, please, God, if you take us away, save us from this situation, I'll make sure that Megumin becomes a respectable human being. Okay, you know what? Okay, where's that? If we survive this, I'll swear I'll find a way to teach Megumin how to act like a human being. They did end up getting saved, so I'm guessing that is why Megumin got a little bit more tamer in Konosuba because of this. Okay, and then she's like, Megumin's like, it's impossible. The world isn't as convenient enough for this last minute miracle. The nameless evil god sealed in the village, destroyer gods, and divine heiress, even the goddess of water Aqua. This part was the most hilarious part because immediately the whole place lights up. In Axel, we see something happening, and like I said, for a moment I actually mistook this. I thought that, oh, maybe because she prayed to Aqua and Zesta gave them that blessing, that is why Aqua's blessing got activated or something, like a auto activation or something. But then I realized, oh no, that's not what's happening. This is Aqua being summoned in Axel alongside Kazuma. That's what's happening. And that's what happens because Wolbart gets a little bit distracted. She looks back and she's like, what the hell is that? That high concentration of divine magic, okay, and then there you go, and she's like, okay, something weird has happened over there, yeah. And like I said, I always love these parts where we kind of can connect back and see what actually happened. Obviously I doubt it was because Union was praying, but because Zesta gave Megumin the blessing that Goddess Aqua is going to help you in your times of your need. I feel like in a weird way the time coincided because of that, because technically they were at trouble here, like life and death trouble, and because Zesta blessed them, coincidentally when Union was praying, Aqua got summoned because obviously Kazuma dragged her over here. So in a weird way everything's kind of connected, in a weird coincidence, everything is connected, because obviously Kazuma was the main reason why Aqua got dragged in here. It wasn't because Zesta blessed Megumin, but you can kind of say that, oh, maybe that was also played a little bit part of it, because Zesta blessed Megumin, saying that Aqua is going to help you. That is why, that was also a little bit of a reason why Kazuma probably decided to bring Aqua here. Like I said, that is definitely not the reason. Kazuma brought Aqua back over here because he got pissed off at Aqua. That is why. So, but like a thing, like a divine, thing, like a way it happened, the whole way that it happened is maybe everything is connected. like I'm just assuming that kind of, because yeah, Zesta did bless Megumin, and they were actually at like life and death situation here. So in a weird way, it kind of coincided, and we're like, oh, look at this, like Aqua got summoned here because this happened. But yeah, that is definitely not the reason, but maybe a part of it. Who knows? Like all is like 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 the fate of everyone like somehow is like connected in a way. Like this is very interesting. I'm really like like in Konosuba, like I said, we didn't have any context as to what is happening, so half of the stuff we saw, we kind of just never really paid attention to the smaller little things, smaller little revelations. But here, after watching this, I can actually connect the dots, a lot of the dots, back to Konosuba, and it's like, oh wow, that's kind of interesting. Like this is why this happened, or this is why this didn't happen, and yeah, and this is why maybe it happened, and this is one of those times. Like, yeah, Yunin was praying with her, like with all her like prayers. She's like, Aqua, please, Aqua-sama, you can help me. Coincidentally, this was the time when Kazuma dragged Aqua here. And yeah, I think that is what happened. Yeah, I'm just assuming that this is the time when Kazuma dragged Aqua here. I might be wrong though. I don't think I'm wrong. There's like 90% chance this is exactly what happened. Like I'm like 90% sure that this was the time when Aqua got summoned. And this distracted Volba enough to not Volba, sorry, Ernest enough to Volba actually biting her and falling down. Yun comes and saves Chomsuke, and Ernest is like, and then Megumin's like, alright, I can use my explosion magic. She gets ready, and Ernest is like, let's see your power. Uses her cursed lightning, and then like I don't know. I feel like here, Ernest was way stronger than Megumin's explosion. However, Ernest, while she was using her her magic, she looks at Volba, and what's that part? She kind of looks at Volpa a little bit and sees that Union is like trying to protect her. So I don't know. I feel like she probably got a little bit relieved, or something happened. Like she probably was just like, all right, you know what, fair enough. And like her like if she really was mad, I feel like her magic power could have overpowered Megumin. But she's a demon, like like I'm sure she could have done a way more over here. But in the end, she just ended up giving up, and like that explosion magic, she ended up taking it. And she said like Lady Wallback, I hope it'll be it'll be soon that you'll be back to your original form. I wish for that. And yeah, so I'm like I said, I don't know. I feel like Ernest died here. I'm not exactly sure. They didn't really show us anything, so it's kind of ambiguous, like if she died or not. There's like a 70% chance that she died, but there's maybe that 30% chance that maybe she didn't die. Something else happened. Who knows? Either way, it seems like she died. So that's what I'm just going to assume from here onwards. So yeah, and then Megumin just falls down, and even in the cart, in the carriage, that guy is like, "Oh, I knew Megumin. You were definitely special." And Megumin's like all gloating and boasting about herself. Anyways, so the little girl is like, "Oh, thank you for saving us." And Union here says like, you're impressive, Megumin. I feel like I'm just going to hold you back. So I'm going to increase my power, learn advanced magic. Then maybe we can team up. And Megumin's like, "Yeah, sure, why not? It's fine by me. Granted, no amount of training you can beat me." Anyways, and yeah. So there you go. Then they go to Axel. They're almost at the gate. So this is episode number 9. So wait, how many episodes will this have? 12 or 11? You know what? Let me check. KonoSuba. Oh, my enemy list is under maintenance. I cannot go there. Great. All right. Wait, anime? Let me check. Let me check any list. Any list. Is it written how many episodes this will have? 12 episodes. All right. So this is episode 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 more episodes. So yeah, perfect amount of episodes to get acquainted with Axel and then meeting Kazuma, I'm guessing. So yeah, let's see. So that is it, guys. That is my reaction to episode number 9 of KonoSuba, an explosion on this wonderful world. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of KonoSuba. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.